Disclaimer, I do not dislike TVSins, and that is not a lie. So we're back to sending another TVSins video for a SpongeBob episode, and this time it's for the episode Frankendoodle. Enjoy the video, everyone.
There are very few occupations that are better on a rowboat, and when listing the jobs lessened by listing, I'd list artists as least on that last listing list.
Well, regardless of that, the artist at sea needs to be here to begin the plot of this episode. Without him, how else would SpongeBob and Patrick end up finding the magic pencil?
Jesus, is this pencil made of hopes and dreams? How else would it sink down into oblivion so quickly?
Like I said in the previous sin, there needs to be a way for the plot to begin, so it doesn't matter how the pencil sinks here.
Scissors beats paper, Patrick.
This is not how bubbles work underwater, or above water, or beside water.
It's a jellyfish.
Look, you knew what you were getting into when you asked me to send this, so now I have to be the one to say you can't use a pencil to draw clear lines on the sand at the bottom of the ocean. I know the truth hurts, but you were the one who got us into the situation.
And I have to be the one to tell you, you can't use real-world logic in order to send a cartoon like this. Considering how many animated movies and episodes of cartoons that you've seen at this point, how do you not know that animation is made to push reality?
All you need is a full head of hair!
This isn't close to a full head of hair, and given Squidward's constant state of grump, there was no way he'd be this excited about 1/16 of his head having hair.
Sure, it's not a full head of hair, but that seems to be enough for Squidward, so...
Ready for action!
Quack! Quack!
So, imitation SpongeBob is sentient enough to understand the plan is to go knock on Squidward's door, but not sentient enough to know how to form words?
Well, yeah, that's what the episode's established here. And from what I hear, you have a problem with when you are and aren't told the rules from a movie and or episode. So like one of my newest subscribers recently said, you need to pick one lane or the other.
Come on, Patrick, give me a boost up.
Or you could, and I do not mean to sound like a broken record here, swim!
Like I said in the pizza delivery video, that's not how it works in this show. How it works is that when the characters are not swimming at Goo Lagoon, they're either shown to be walking or driving.
The drawings have all been two-dimensional, so how did this bowling ball become three-dimensional on roll? Maybe it added the single dimension from this clearly one-dimensional show.
To answer your question, that's part of the gag in this episode. And also, saying that one of my favorite childhood TV shows is one-dimensional is worth these many sins.
You okay, Patrick?
Finland!
You know who doesn't think non-sequiturs are funny? I once saw a duck with a third bill. That's who.
Sinning Finland, that's worth these many sins.
Those big bulgy eyes, that square body, those two-buck teeth, and that stupid tie! Oh, but it looks good on you, SpongeBob!
With best friends like this, who needs anemones?
Referencing a completely different movie here.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Jesus, chuckle f***ing Christ almighty, that doodle cusses like a goddamn sailor. Shameful.
Oh, so I guess you won't be able to handle seeing this fantastic episode then, huh?
The arm approaches SpongeBob's home with 2 stories, but as it enters the home, suddenly there are 3 stories, and I'd be content with just one coherent story.
I have no problem with the first part of your sin, but I do have an issue with you saying you prefer SpongeBob's house to have 1 floor. Why? Because SpongeBob's pineapple is always shown having 2 stories throughout the series.
So now the magic pencil can draw color as well? I'm beginning to think this magic pencil is putting too much emphasis on the magic part and not enough emphasis on the dear God are we still sinning in the logic of SpongeBob part. Right.
Yeah, since that's a rule that the episode set up here. And here's the end result, everybody. This in total was 395, and the sentence will be Seascape Capers. Thank you for watching, everybody, and have a nice day.